positive or am I going to be negative? I love the phrase of Chuck Colson. He says, we either need more character or we need more cops. Because until people make a decision to be people of character, we can't get very far. And so I'm actually shocked that in the world of relationship education, there's so little focus on character. More on that later. Here's the way I theoretically model this. Here we have these 6 little panels, and I want you to see that this is an individual. This is you. So here you have present time, and then underneath that's the past, and then it flows on into the future. And you're either in a state that's negative, broken, or in a state that's whole in relationship to that. At any point in time, you're in one of those 6 boxes. So a moment ago you were asked, what's your energy level? Are you kind of low or are you kind of high? Are you sad today? Or are you really happy? Where are you? And interestingly, if you just listen to people and what they say, you can identify what time zone they're in. Like what if somebody says, I'm really looking forward to what I'm going to do. What time zone are they in? Future and positive. What if somebody says, I tell you what, I've been through this before and I don't really know if I can trust that person. Past, negative, see? So if you just listen, you can figure out everybody's in one. You see how you're already learning to navigate? You can identify where people are just by listening to them. We've given you, as simple as this is the simplest, in my estimation, state-of-art methodology to view and observe where a person is. And then what we do is we give you a methodology to move yourself and or them from the left side to the right side as rapidly and as efficiently as possible. And each piece of Essential Disciplines is not a stringing together of good ideas, but it's deceptively simple, but it's meticulously comprehensive in its dedication to provide the building blocks to do this efficiently. And today, as we finish up, you'll work with one of those particular building blocks. So really, the bigger picture is this. When any 2 people are together, we now have a total of 12 fields where somebody could be, right? Now I want to show you how the 5 elements of Essential Disciplines interplays with this theoretical model. So on your sheets, I want you to kind of highlight where we have the colors identified. There's 5 things that we're going to focus on. Refine, share, reconcile, enhance, and envision. That sheet is also in your material. But before we get back into this theoretical model, I just want to quickly introduce you to these 5 elements of Essential Disciplines. The first one is what we call refine. It focuses on character and commitment. The goal really is simple, to be your best. And of course, business is interested in this. Collins' great book, Good to Great, it's about moving toward the best. And what we do there is to be defined by positive character traits. The color of this is gold. Just to kind of anchor it a little bit. What does gold stand for to you? Richness, pure, highly desired, sought after, enduring, priceless, really. There's nothing else like it. Sharing is about communication. The goal really is to just understand and to be understood. Don't we all want that? And the process is to take turns as presenter and empower. The color here we've anchored this to is purple. What's purple stand for? Royalty, you're quite right. Treat a person as if they're a king or a queen. You empower them. You serve them. Reconcile focuses on conflict resolution. In this case, what we're doing is really transforming the negative, which we're certainly going to experience from time to time. And we do that by exploring the problem and generating a solution. Color is red. What does that stand for? A lot of emotion that you've got to deal with. Stop it, or you're going to bleed and go up into flames, and we need to do something about that. Enhancing, which is focused on continual improvement. The goal is to cultivate the positive, and we do that by exploring the good and generating the better and the best. The color here is green. What does that stand for? Growth. Green light, go. Let's have more of that. Let's fertilize it. And then finally, we have envisioning, which is about your calling, your passion, and purpose. Goal in this case is to create the possible as you explore tomorrow's dreams and generate today's plan. The color here is blue. What's that stand for? The sky is the limit. Now off we go into the wild blue yonder, and in the starry night you can look up and dream and so forth. So isn't this really dirt simple? Character, communication, conflict resolution, continual improvement, your calling. So now back to the theoretical.